Caffeine, the most commonly used psychoactive drug in America. Over 80% of Americans rely on caffeine every single day to get throughout their day, get stuff done, or go to work. Let me ask you this. Do you wake up in the morning and you just can't wait to get that cup of joe in the morning before you go to work or whatever you have to do that day? If you feel tired and grumpy and you really need that caffeine boost in the beginning of the day, most likely you are addicted. Caffeine has a lot of side effects. First of all, it raises your cortisol levels, which means it's really difficult to actually lose weight while you're drinking coffee. It increases your stress hormones, which cortisol is a fight or flight response, and to keep that in balance with while taking caffeine in your body, it's very difficult. Caffeine also has a lot of different side effects associated with it. If you're sensitive to caffeine, you can get acne, you can get rashes, you can get joint pain. Caffeine it's a diuretic, so it gets rid of some of the vitamins and minerals that are really important in your body, like magnesium and calcium. Those can lead to osteoporosis and bone loss. Um, I People have experienced joint pain. People that I know have experienced joint pain. I've seen it on the internet as well. Um, there are other side effects with coffee intake as well, caffeine intake as well. When you let go of caffeine, what happens is a withdrawals syndrome happens. So you can feel things like brain fog, uh, no mental clarity. You can feel tired. You can feel fatigued. You don't have any motivation. You feel depressed, lethargic. You get anxious. You get anxiety. You get this fear, this paranoia. Some of these happen while if you drink too much coffee, let's say, you can get anxiety. You can get a weird paranoia, fear. You can experience these kinds of symptoms even while ingesting coffee. Now, the main kinds of side effects that people experience when they let go of caffeine are severe headaches, severe fatigue, no energy to go out anywhere, just lack of motivation. They feel, nervous. They feel they get this sudden urge to go back and drink more coffee or caffeine. But in reality, I feel like people should actually cycle caffeine usage. I mean, think about it. Do you really want to drink coffee or caffeine for the rest of your life every single day? What if you experience some sort of health disorder? Nowadays, caffeine withdrawal is recognized as a serious mental disorder. And the reason I'm making this video is because recently, and I don't drink coffee on a daily basis or tea on a daily basis or even caffeine supplements or whatever. But recently I was drinking coffee and tea every day for about 3.5 weeks. And, I thought about just putting an end to it and doing the weaning off thing. But then I said, hey, let's try to do a cold turkey, just completely quit cold turkey, and do it in a way where I add supplements, vitamins, minerals, nutrition, different types of things into my process to eliminate as much as possible the withdrawal symptoms that are associated with caffeine. So today's the 5th day of not drinking any sort of caffeinated beverage or not consuming any kind of caffeine. And I made a series of videos every day, pretty much, showing you how I felt throughout the process. I used a combination of healthy foods, herbal supplements like ashwagandha, 5-HTP, lots of water, gym workouts, muscle workouts, cardio, sitting in the sauna, I have yet to take a salt bath, which I'm going to do today. Um, I've been drinking juices and making juices, um, ranging from all kinds of different veggies and fruits. I'm not going to go through the details about that stuff. You can find plenty of information about how to make juices and eat healthy online. But I experienced very minute amount of withdrawals from caffeine. Literally on a scale of 1 to 100 percent wise, I would say I experienced less than 5% withdrawals by using these techniques. So I want to say enjoy watching this experience, and I hope that it helps you, whatever you want to do, whether it's quit caffeine or cycle through it, stop for a certain amount of days, 15 days or whatnot, and then start again. I highly recommend you give it at least 15 days before you begin again. That way, all of the brain fog, all of the mental, decrease in mental and in productivity and motivation, all of that will be completely gone, and then you'll be aware enough to understand where you are in this process so that you can finally decide whether you want to be able to drink coffee again. I know that sometimes for a lot of people, coffee is the social aspect of things. If you ask most people that are addicted, are you addicted? They'll say, no, I'm not addicted. I like to go out with my friends and drink coffee. Or I like to, they get addicted to the routine or to the actual social aspect of it. But you can have fun without coffee. You can still go to Starbucks or wherever you want to go to drink your beverage. It doesn't have to be a caffeinated beverage, but you can still hang out with your friends at these locations. So I feel like it's just an excuse. Anyways, enjoy watching my experience on quitting caffeine and how the process has been completely amazing. And, let me know how you feel. I hope this helps. And good luck on your journey. Take care. Hello. So today is day one of No Caffeine. So I just wanted to tell you my experience. I initially thought that it would be very difficult to quit caffeine. I thought maybe, and I haven't really been drinking coffee for that long. I take long breaks in between. But this one was particularly difficult because I was drinking it, I was drinking tea and coffee nonstop, meaning every day for 3 weeks. And so I decided to go cold turkey and make use of food, supplements, and working out, as well as keeping hydrated in order to kind of beat the withdrawal effects. So it actually worked. I was able to go all day with very minimal withdrawals. Withdrawals meaning, there's a lot of withdrawal symptoms that can happen with caffeine. But anytime I started getting a slight headache, I would drink lots of water, or I would drink this yogi detox tea and just sip on it. Um, the three things that you definitely need if you want to quit cold turkey is, for one, you need ashwagandha root, because coffee, what it does is it stresses out your adrenal glands, and this de-stresses your adrenal glands, so it helps your body fight stress. And then you definitely need 5-HTP, because when you drink a lot of coffee or take a lot of caffeine, what happens is it starts depleting your serotonin levels, and this brings it back up. So I had one of these today, and I had one serving is 2 pills, but I split it into 2 different times. So I took one in the afternoon and I took one in the evening, and this helped a lot. Um, you can eat different types of foods, but the thing that you have to pay attention to the most is you should definitely eat as healthy as you can. Superfoods like fruits, vegetables, whole grains, legumes. You know, don't eat junk food on the while you're quitting coffee. Um, Junk food will make you feel even worse. You need superfoods because they hydrate you and they have a lot of vitamins and minerals in them. I mixed my, I ate about 6 times today, but small meals. And they consisted of, in the morning I had some granola cereal with almond coconut milk. And then I had a burrito with a whole grain tortilla and tons of vegetables inside of it. It was a very healthy one, and I took vitamins. I took multivitamins, vitamin D3, CoQ10, and I have these I got from Costco, um, ab cuts. So you need all of this stuff if you're gonna quit drinking caffeine or taking caffeine, because what'll happen is your body will start saying, "Hey, where's the caffeine?" And you have adenosine that fits into the receptors. Caffeine fits into the same receptors in your brain. So basically, when you start drinking a lot of coffee, your body starts producing more adenosine. And what adenosine does is when it goes into those receptors of the brain, it makes you feel tired. And what coffee does is it kind of replaces that tiredness. It goes into those receptors where the adenosine is supposed to go, and it says, "Hey, now I have energy." Your body says, "Now I have energy," and in turn, if you drink a lot of coffee, over time your body starts producing more adenosine, and it'll make you feel even more tired, and it'll make the withdrawals even worse, unless you do all of this stuff. So day one today was amazing. Did not. I thought it was going to be a lot worse, but I actually had a lot more energy. I highly recommend pushing yourself like more than you would while you're drinking coffee the first day, because that will automatically tell your brain, "Hey, I never needed coffee in the first place. I can do it without this stuff." Another thing that I took is maximum vibrance. Now there's a lot of different types of green powders out there, but make use of drinking green powder, because there's like hundreds of different things, vitamins, minerals, herbs, all that stuff in here. And you know it actually works. It beats the withdrawal. Tomorrow's day 2, so I'm kind of excited to see how that's gonna go. But day 1 was amazing. I worked out. I did more cardio than I usually do. I doubled my cardio today. Wanted to see if I could do it, and I felt great afterwards. Also, make sure that you have to sweat out some of the toxins too. So you sit in the sauna or a steam room, and just don't worry about it too much, because what happens is people start worrying about the withdrawals, and then they go back to the coffee or they go back to the tea, and then they fail. And you just have to kind of stick through it. Once you stick through it, you'll feel great. As long as you're taking all of these supplements and eating really, really healthy, drinking lots of water. I had probably like, I don't know, 80 ounces of water today. I think I had probably about a gallon of water today. So that was amazing. Flushed everything out. As you may know, caffeine has a half-life of 6 hours. So every 6 hours, your body still has half the amount of caffeine in it. It's been about 32 hours since I last had caffeine, and I feel like $1,000,000. So no brain fog. I did not get any headaches. There was a slight headache, about like it was coming in, but as soon as I noticed that, I just downed some water, or I made some herbal tea, drank some of this stuff, and just took turns with the supplementation. The gym helped a lot as well. So right before I went to the gym, the headache was coming back again, but then as soon as I did the cardio, it went away, and it hasn't come back since. So there's something really, really nifty about this stuff. All right, well, good luck with your caffeine, kicking the caffeine habit. I will make another video for day 2. Stay tuned. Day 2, no caffeine. I gotta say, I have a lot of energy. You know what? It's like, let's see, 10 p.m. right now, and I feel great. I mean, I didn't have any caffeine in 2.5 days, and I'm still sticking with my great clean eating diet, eating a lot of fruits and vegetables throughout the day, drinking a lot of water, eating the ashwagandha that, remember, it de-stresses your adrenal glands. Your adrenal glands produce hormones, so it actually helps to de-stress them and helps your body produce hormones in a proper way. Ashwagandha is the Indian ginseng. So I took that once in the morning, once in the evening. I took 5-HTP once in the morning, once in the evening with food, and then went to the gym. I had a great workout. I had a better workout than I usually do on caffeine. I was able to lift heavier, and it felt great. Now, there was a headache that kind of started setting in, but that was about maybe twice today. Yesterday it was about 3 times, very minimal. Once it started setting in, I just drank a lot of water, and then it went away. That was the first time. The second time, I went to the gym, and it went away. And the third time, I just ate some healthy food and some more water, and it went away. I'm taking those little vitamin C packets as well, so those are helping as well. And one thing I forgot to mention yesterday is make sure you eat a lot of nuts. Combine pistachios, cashews, almonds, whatever kinds of nuts you can get. Eat seeds as well. Seeds are going to be really good for you too, because your brain is running out of these chemicals when you let go of certain substances such as coffee. And what your brain needs is ways to transport other nutrients, minerals, chemicals back to their original receptors. So these almonds, these nuts, certain foods, they actually help transport chemicals, and they help build the chemicals back, like 5-HTP, which helps build serotonin back in the brain. So overall, it was a great day. I feel actually more clear-minded. It's interesting that I feel this way already in 2 days, 2.5 days. Most people, it takes them about 7 days to feel like this. The only reason for me it took 2.5 days to feel like this is because I'm doing it the right way. I'm not just quitting coffee and then eating a bunch of junk food, not drinking water, and stressing out and not working out. That would take me a longer time. They say it takes about 12 days to feel completely like no brain fog, no headache, no symptoms. There are a lot of symptoms, with caffeine. Now I did get a little bit of muscle soreness, but it wasn't like really soreness. It was more like, how you feel when you've walked at a theme park for a little while. Nothing too major. It's probably because I've been working out anyways. I don't think it's from the caffeine, but pretty much no symptoms. I mean, I was able to think clearly. I was able to think more clearly. I'm probably going to be able to think way more clearly, 10 days from now. I was able to speak more articulately. I was able to just function better throughout the day. Even my spiritual level and my awareness is increasing. So it's a great thing. And I wish you the best of luck doing it. It's actually amazing. So, alright, well, it's my bedtime, so I gotta go to sleep. But I will make another video tomorrow, day 3. Take care. Bye-bye. It's time to start day 3. It's about 9 a.m. I'm about ready to go to work, but I'm gonna have breakfast first. Doing great. Still, no withdrawals at all. This morning was awesome. Woke up fresh, slept really well. So I love it. It's amazing. Nothing like a nice cup of morning brew. So, this is delicious. Today is my 4th day without any caffeine, no withdrawal symptoms whatsoever, and I'm feeling great. Sleep is awesome. It was yesterday, my 3rd day was pretty much like the second one. I didn't really make a video afterwards yesterday, and today is Saturday, so I decided to sit outside. Sorry about the noise. Neighbors are working on a project right now. So, but yeah. If you're wondering what this is not coffee. This is Ticino. Ticino is a coffee substitute. So, basically, I started missing the coffee taste, the flavor, and I started missing the routine of, just having a nice cup of coffee in the morning. So what I did was I ended up buying some of this stuff. This is amazing. This actually replaces coffee, the negative side effects of coffee, and it replaces your body with alkalinity. So it removes the acidity in your body, and it's made of nuts, fruits, seeds, almonds, dates, chicory. It's all organic. There's barley and carob in here as well. It's amazing. It's really good for your heart. It's good for your digestion. I highly recommend getting one of these if you still want to enjoy drinking coffee without the negative side effects of coffee. So I highly recommend one of these. They come in multiple flavors like mocha, vanilla, hazelnut, and there are other coffee substitutes as well. There's one called Cafex, which looks like this. And I tried some of this as well, but I didn't really like it. I mean, it tastes more like coffee, but it's alright. I like this stuff more. Ticino is amazing. The flavor is great. You can eat it. You can drink it with desserts, and it's got a lot of potassium. It's got fiber, and it's a great way to wean off of the coffee too. If you don't want to do the cold turkey thing like I did, you can actually wean off of it by mixing it a little bit with your coffee, and then increasing the amount of Ticino and decreasing the amount of coffee over the course of 2 weeks. What I do is I actually mix it with this, and this is made out of stevia. Tastes really, really, really good. Just a couple of drops does the trick. So cheers. That's amazing. Hey guys, I'm at the gym. I'm just pushing through right now. I did feel really tired before I went to the gym today. Today's my 4th day without caffeine, and I think it's because I didn't have ashwagandha today, because that's kind of like kind of boosts energy a little bit. It as it de-stresses your adrenal glands. I feel like you have that. It's kind of like it's Indian ginseng, so it kind of gives you a little bit of that boost. But yeah, today's been all natural, no supplements. But I just kept pushing through. I want to keep going. I don't want to drink caffeine ever again. I don't know if that's going to happen, but the ideal thing to do would be to just eliminate it completely out of my life. But yeah, when you are feeling down and tired, you could just make use of the gym and get that energy back. Get all the juices flowing in your brain. Earlier I was tired, but after doing some cardio and some lifting, now I feel great. I feel like I have energy again. So, all right, good luck on your journey. Take care, bye-bye. So even though you may seem like your withdrawal symptoms are gone, like for me, I didn't really get withdrawal symptoms, and I barely got them for the first couple of days, and now I don't have them at all. But that doesn't mean my body isn't going through withdrawal. My body is probably still going through withdrawal, even though I don't feel it mentally and physically. That's why you should, if you're gonna go back to drinking caffeine, you should definitely give it at least 15 to 30 days and see how you feel. That'll get rid of any brain fog. It'll make you more mentally alert while you're off of caffeine. It'll give you actually more energy, more stamina, and then determine it based on 15 days, and then figure out whether you want to go back to maybe drinking green tea. Green tea is a great alternative to coffee, or even black tea. So give it that time and get all that brain fog out of the way, and you'll feel great.